expected in other sectors such as freelancing and software programming. Now, this recent rise in the number of platform workers has reignited the debate over the classification status and working conditions of the persons engaged in platform work. And as several authors point out, platforms nowadays are able to circumvent labor and social protection legislation by shifting the risks of running a business to workers. And indeed, under many modern-day casual work arrangements, individuals are called upon to shoulder a number of financial and commercial risks. So first, several persons nowadays are required to bear human and material capital investment and maintenance costs. Research shows that casual workers are 47% less likely to receive training than their permanently employed counterparts, and so they have to invest in their own training in order not to see their skills become obsolete. Furthermore, they often have to invest in their own tools and equipment. So Uber drivers and other gig workers have to supply and maintain their own vehicle at a certain standard, usually set by the platform. And they also have to pay for their own petrol, insurance, tax, and potential leasing costs. Furthermore, many workers nowadays are often called upon to shoulder payment-related risks. So, under certain arrangements, principals not only determine the price for the provided services, but they also retain the right to unilaterally alter the worker's expected rate of return by retaining a larger commission. The most common way, however, firms pass down payment-related costs to workers is through the establishment of productivity-related models of compensation. So under these systems of payment, the worker is not compensated for his time and effort, but instead is paid according to his output. So if he works slowly or does a poor job, he might not even get compensated at all. Apart from transferring payment-related costs to workers, casual work arrangements are also used to elicit workers' undue time and effort. So almost 50% of on-demand workers report that they always have to stay on call in the case a work possibility arises, and the option to decline a task offer, albeit available in theory, is not really viable in practice. So platforms, for instance, such as Mturk and Uber, are known to suspend workers who do not maintain a high acceptance rate. And even if one's account is not deactivated, there are other ways in which platforms can penalize workers. So algorithmic management can push individuals who decline task offers too often at the bottom of the option lists, meaning that they get less work and they get compensated less for it. Furthermore, by being so work intensive, these casual work arrangements worsen the individual's market position by hampering their ability to diversify their capital. So platform workers, for instance, often find themselves in a hold-up situation where the employer can monopolistically extract rent from their availability to work without them being able to actually enjoy the flexibility the work arrangement seemingly offers. And hold-up situations can further be precipitated by the introduction of cumbersome exclusivity and incompatibility clauses, the absence of transferable ratings between platforms, as well as the assumption of predatory loans individuals have to repay by working for the app that facilitated the lending. Finally, under some of these new casual work contracts, individuals are often called upon to shoulder health and safety risks. So now, in the European legal order, the mere fact that individuals assume business risks of this kind would automatically render them self-employed. And this is because in the EU, business risk assumption has been increasingly used by the European Court of Justice as an element that would point to the existence of